What's up, YouTube? How's it going? We're looking at some quote-unquote leaks because apparently Jason wasn't able to fix all the leaks so far,
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
and GameRoll, who has earned some reputation points for revealing Jason and Lucia's names correctly, allegedly knows someone who has a source inside Rockstar. So we're working with a second or third degree intel here, and they shared some extra things about GTA 6. Reminder to still take things with a pinch of salt because he got something correctly once, but it doesn't mean that everything else he says should be taken as the gospel. To start off with, the 6-star wanted level is returning. I think this genuinely might be true. Relationship bar might be like the honor system in Red Dead 2. Given Jason and Lucia are a couple, it would make sense and it could impact the game's ending. Who knows? Weight mechanics. We saw the gym icons in the leaks, as well as both characters looking different body-wise in some leaked footage. We saw Jason lifting weights in the trailer, so this doesn't surprise me. Explorable underwater areas with treasures and secrets is a no-brainer, especially when GTA 6 is supposed to have a lot more involvement with water in general, and it's Florida, so it would be a wasted chance if they didn't do anything with it. Jason buying beer in the trailer is gameplay. Okay, good to know. Greet and Intimidate is in the game. Well, Red Dead 2 has it and it can be expanded upon in GTA 6. Why not? Could let us do some funny stuff. Can play as Jason, Lucia, or both as a couple. Does this mean when we select the option for both, one or the other follows you around as if you were in a mission? And you can switch seamlessly? I don't know, we'll have to see how Rockstar cooks this one up. Jason has a pet iguana. Is it the iguana with the shirt that we saw in the trailer? Rectangle GPS with pink waypoints was to be expected. Jason has Dead-Eye ability, slows down time and reveals weak spots. Lucia can do it, but in one shot. I don't know, man. I would change Lucia's ability to be something entirely different and unique, unrelated to shooting maybe. There were rumors she would be a hacker or something like that, but it'd probably be better if they gave her an ability related to hand-to-hand combat, given that she's supposedly a real good fighter. People reacting to you pulling your gun out and will try to hard it. Makes sense. If you see someone pull out a gun, you'll obviously react to it. In GTA 5, it's just another day in Los Santos for the NPCs. Male strippers. We saw the Ladies' Night advertisement. And makes sense since we now have a female protagonist. Driving is the best it's ever been. Well, it would be weird if it was a downgrade from GTA 5. We could already tell the driving was better from the leaks, and we saw the suspension working really nicely in trailer 2. Gore dismemberment building off Red Dead 2. The level of gore should just not exceed what we saw in Red Dead 2, and it sounds like a natural progression. Don't know about the ratings end of things, but Rockstar surely know what they're doing. Don't be surprised if it gets toned down though. Then there's a section mentioning a character called Donnie, who's Jason's friend working for Brian and is a freak. I wonder in which way. And then it mentions the map, that it's an island map with no panhandle. The mapping project's panhandle section of the map is highly speculative, and it was added after some road signs were spotted in the game with the panhandle, and those were probably placeholders of the real-life Florida signs. Personally, I would like it if there was a panhandle and the map was linked to a landmass with the potential to expand to other states. Again, don't take this as a gospel, and we have the whole thing with Gloriana, which might be a state up north, so we'll see when the game launches. Ambrosia and Port Gellhorn are smaller than Vice City. It was obvious they would be, no surprise there. Enterable malls and skyscrapers with elevators. 700 shops and interiors of a major open world game. Going from a dozen or two in GTA 5 to 700 interiors in GTA 6 is absolutely massive. But this is where I start doubting things a little, especially in this story section. It mentions Lucia and Jason having a kid, but only seen in flashbacks. This doesn't make much sense because if there was a kid, would probably have seen the kid or at least referenced in some way in the trailers or webpage. We saw Michael's son and daughter in GTA 5's trailers, and if there's a kid, then what happened to them? Was the kid involved in a tragedy of some kind, God forbid? Or are they both just careless parents, which would make them not as likable? Or they left the child with someone to take care of it? Doesn't seem to make much sense in my opinion, and I have more questions than answers with this one. Lucia's ankle monitor is not significant, removes it early in the game. If this is the case, then I think it's a wasted opportunity to do something with it, but it is what it is. The game has chapters like Red Dead 2 with 5 chapters, and chapter 5 is in development hell, meaning it's going through a lot of trouble. And most shots are from chapter 1 to 3. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. The game was so close to its original release date this year, I highly doubt they didn't have a chapter 5 or general ideas of the story wrap up at this point. But is it possible? Yes. Mission openings changed based on who you enter as. This is not surprising, we already had this in GTA 5, like the mission Family Reunion, where you could go to Michael's house with Trevor or simply switch to Michael to trigger the mission. Opening mission is Jason following a substance smuggling plane with Russians who later become mission contacts. Seems quite standard GTA stuff to me. Mission where Lucia jumps from bike to truck with a car in it is from chapter 3, okay? Missions where cops betray each other. This is also generic GTA stuff. We had FIB, IAA, News, and Merryweather in GTA 5 all turning on each other by the end of the story. It doesn't surprise me. Mission where you shoot a shark with the spear gun. Okay, that's a cool weapon, I guess. Mission where Jason is attacked by a gang in a hospital with a funny ending. Mission where Lucia goes up against bodybuilder gang after a heist connected to an airport with an interior and airplane. Lucia goes undercover, gets betrayed, and attacked. I'm assuming this is referring to the mission where we see Lucia in the landing gear bay of the plane in the trailer with the other woman. And airport interior would be cool to have again, given that we could go inside Vice City's airport in GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories. Then we move to cut content. The guy ranting about Jay Norris. Okay, nude woohoo scenes. It would be an issue if those were in, so not surprising. Listening to music outside cars, well, that sounds like a missed opportunity to give us functioning headphones and earbuds. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Prone, crawling, or cut. Well, if this got cut, then I'll be kinda sad because I was expecting it to expand upon stealth and combat, but without these, yeah, it sucks. Dual wielding weapons. Not really losing any sleep over this. Nobody dual wields these days. Made sense in Red Dead 2 and we had it in GTA San Andreas. It was cool, sure, but not realistically practical. Buying pets. Well, if true, it's a bit sad that we're stuck with the specific story predetermined pets or no pets at all, like in GTA 5. Disney World parody. I personally don't care much, but they could probably do some fun parodies and jokes about Disney if that's in the game, but oh well. Secret map like Guarma. Well, not surprised, but I hope they expand it to be fully explorable in the future. Burglary minigame. Now this, if it got cut, I will be very disappointed because with all the potential of the procedurally generated interiors and stuff like that, it sounds like a huge waste of opportunity because burglaries were really fun to do in GTA San Andreas. It could also help us practice our stealth skills earlier on in the game. It's a real waste if this is true, man. Anyways, I can only hope that at the very least, half of this leak is just fake and baloney. Remember to take everything with a grain of salt, or a boulder of salt to be precise. No hate towards GameRoll, it's nothing personal. I'm just giving my very own opinion and my small community's thoughts on it. Remember to join the Discord server, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.